Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a Finder Ocean game against France 6. Let's roll the board. We got board G, one of the worst boards of the entire game. We also got board A. So the first thing we want to figure out is which land we can drown without creating new coastals. And G1 is one of them, and A2 is another of them. So I probably try to drown either one of them. Um, so it doesn't really matter where ocean starts. At least what word ocean starts doesn't matter. Um, so we want to figure out how to start Finder's starting presence. If you go like this, I think it has very good coverage if we start Finder presence like this and this, right? Because it's gonna like make adjacent to a lot of lands, like a ton of lands. I mean, yeah, it basically covers the entire board A if I start them like this, which is very strong. Or I can start like a normal person starting from here. I can also just spread my reach from this land 3 into here, into here, into here. Land A comes on turn 1, just let this go. It doesn't really matter that much. So I think it's actually G3 plus A1 as Finder's starting presence. And technically, Finder had to start at onboard G to do this. And Ocean can start on land A and also add a presence on the coastal on land 1 so that turn 1 starting with Swallow can just potentially solve a triangle hit land, which is very huge. And Finder can start at two very different terrains, which is also a bonus. So I think I like this kind of starting. Grabbing a Ocean Destroy back, grabbing a Real Destroy back. Okay, lock them up. Lock them up. Grabbing a Deeps token. Yeah, and we officially start the game. Oh, don't forget to get the Deeps aspect with it. We're gonna play a Deeps game. So initial Explorer, Sense. Um, how do we think about this? It's a pretty bad initial Explorer because land 5 is a blight land and land 4 as well. And land 7 is the Dahang land. We kind of need some ways to solve this. And none of these are, oh, well, this is a coastal land, so yeah. Um, okay. Also, we need to, land 6, adding a explorer into here and here in both, disease lands. Or is that lie? And might instead one here. Play around beast damage? What if the next explorer is exactly Mountain? I might just lose the value of completely shutting down one land if I do this. I think it's still safe to add one here, although I'm guaranteed to swallow this land. I'm playing around 1 out of 3 chance to completely shut down this land by not placing a bead over here. There's still a bunch of beasts. Um, I think it's still fine. We can play around beast damage if the 1 out of 3 happens. So yeah, let's place the dude over here so that we can guarantee down a dude over here with a swallow on turn 1. And by swallow, I mean this card. So basically, Ocean starting hand is going to be like this, playing 2 of your slow hands, going bottom track, and next turn we have like 2 fast cards to solve other problems. So this is Ocean. What do I do with Finder is the question. I kind of want to circle myself into the ocean in a slope, or I can just pass tide. What if I just start with these two cards? How good is this? Uh, and go hop track? I can solve one land with this, and I have kind of enough action economy to solve a bunch of problems. Okay, so if ocean is gonna do like this, right? The ocean is gonna start with D2 with swallow and tidal boon. Tidal boon is guaranteed a landfall as long as there's a finder presence. So probably I will just throw into here. Okay, I think I have the solution here. So I need to solve like four problems, right? Four problems. One problem, this problem can be solved by a finder adding a presence here and then using the tidal boon. So this is solved by tidal boon. And this is probably going to be solved by the land 7 is probably going to be solved by offer passage, so just the Handong die here. We take a blight, we kill a city and the dude, or a town and the dude, depends on the situation. And this land is going to be solved by finder growing to here with G4 if I go bottom track. So I actually am not sure if finder is better going top track against France or bottom track against France. I just am used to doing bottom track finder with France because the early game economy is pretty good, and also pairing finder with ocean gives finder a bunch of energy burn from tidal boon. So going bottom track doesn't reduce your energy income that much. I mean, it's still pretty significant can energy income difference, but at least in the bottom track you can have enough card play so that you don't have to G2 all the time. You can try to hit G4 for more energy or G3 for some drafts. So yeah, I might just go for the bottom track finder so that turn two I can have two cards. I'm basically locked into doing offer passage, and travel to spoon is basically a dead card if I only compare with ocean. So if I do Cirque on turn one, do Cirque on turn one, and then turn two, I'll probably offer passage and a sunk plus a sunk card, probably pass tide. Yeah, I think this is gonna be my play. So then next turn I have a fast push as well. I go into here. I can either push the dude out, or I can just let Ocean defend it. Either way will do. Back to the land solve plan. This is going to be solved by circling on turn one. I'm going to push the town out, probably into land two, and then pushing my presence into board G ocean so that ocean I can start using portal from ocean into any land. Yeah, starting with Cirque on turn one is definitely the standard play IMO. I can also push it down into here so that the Handong die can kill two towns instead. I think that's more efficient. And the next turn I grow into here, Ocean can use the defense into here through the portal. The sad thing is that I can't really get the Han over there for the Han counter attack, but at least I solve the Light Cascade issue, which is kind of huge. Yeah, I think it's not bad. So let's do this. Finder Ocean grows into board G with a Sacred Site, activating the Ocean over there. Gain energy, pay energy. Finder goes the bottom track, playing Cirque. And what do I grow with? I probably can grow with energy or a draft. Yes, I can grow with a draft, looking for some good defense miners. Yeah, not a bad idea. So we're gonna start with G3, dropping a miner, the finder. So this turn I play one card. Next turn I play two cards. Next turn I play three cards. I probably don't have to draft a card if I'm planning to do this, but at least I can look for good cards so that I don't have to play a is the idea. Preferably I can draft some Daha manipulation with defense cards so that we can have some solutions to Farron's Ravaging. So we draft a card. And Call the Guard is one of the best cards in the game. Also, Ever Twisting Trail is not a bad card. Also, Disorienting. These are amazing cards. I think I like defense cards more in general, especially the zero cost. Finder already has a bunch of isolation, so probably I like to make up for my weakness, which is that I don't have a land solve, so probably just call the guard. Drafting call the guard, and we probably can pair call the guard with A to set up for a very good counter attack. And we probably don't have to play Travel Spoon, although it's a zero cost good element, because this card is not going to do anything with Ocean as a teammate. And I probably can grow into here for coverage, so that I can cover a huge portion of the board G, which is kind of huge. Okay, so fast phase with none. So just move on into the event. Skipping the first one, ignore strife. Okay, doesn't matter. We build in the sands and we explore into the jungles. So we want the one out of three uh like gamble into here so that we don't really need to worry about adding a build over here, enabling a build. Explore, and we need to rush Scotland, I mean France 6. France 6 into here, and on this board though, it's gonna be kind of tricky. Probably just want to add one here so that it's more easy to control because it's a coastal. Also, it has a Judahan here. So yeah, we now do the circ. We circ the town into here. Probably don't circ with the Han, even though it's vulnerable to Ultra ASIN, because I want the dude die. Having the dude die is like very good value in general, and I can circ myself into the ocean, which is the most important part of this play. And then we can do Tidal Boon, getting that Tidal Boon into Finder, grabbing 2 energy, and I can feed this into through the portal into the ocean. Yum yum. Because this is all ocean's power, Finder doesn't have to pay responsibility, which is huge. And we can just do swallow into here on A1, drowning a dude and a town. We also have the deeps token we can add. So we we can just add a deep token on land too. Yeah, we want to create as little coastal lands as possible. If I add a deep token instead here, I can start killing the town on the next turn because it has 2 deep tokens, right? I think it's better to just add one here so that I can kill the town next turn with deep's value. Okay. So this is the end of the Solvay. So here is the kind of weird thing that we need to consider. I can add a presence here from Finder, no problem. But I also want to enable the part of the deep's value. But we have a coastal jungles, it doesn't matter. I have the value anyways. I was thinking about to adding a presence over here so that we can do the Call of Deeps play, but uh Since we have a target anyways, we don't really need to worry about this. So this is where Ocean goes to bottom again, getting one energy and playing the remaining cards. You can grow into one presence of each ocean. Okay. And as for Finder, it's probably going to take the energy button because bottom track needs a lot of energy, and hoarding energy makes us able to do mages once we hit the energy spot and don't have to play miners to save energy. We probably just do these two cards. We also have a fast push and an isolation, which is kind of huge. I definitely want to add my presence over here so the ocean can defend it. It can also just do Call of Guard over here. It's a guaranteed reduce a town and saving a harm from disease, potentially. I kind of like this play. Okay, let's do this then. So, what we're going to do is that we offer passage in land 7, and we can do Call of Guard. Mm, Gathering a Dahan, defending 1 over here. Then Ocean can use the portal, find a portal from this Ocean, making these two adjacent. We can defend 4 over here. 2 here, Grasping Tide, defend 4. And then we can call the deeps, gathering these two dudes into the ocean and drown them, stopping it though. Finder still have a fast push and an isolate. The next card is either wetland or mountain, so we can just do this isolation for a 1 out of 2 chance. I probably want to isolate this one because this one has no Dahan whatsoever. It's kind of the hardest one to deal with. Yeah, let's isolate this one, and I can also push a presence if I want to. Um, or just push some stuff. But I can push this dude into the ocean. I definitely don't want to do this, by the way. I can also push this dude into here, into the beast land to clear on beast damage. Or I can push my presence into here so that ocean can defend here next turn. So what's gonna be my plan with my oh, I don't have a slow push anyways. Yeah, so this push is gonna be kind of tricky. We don't have any immediate value of this push, but this push is potentially able to set up for some interesting play later. Hmm. So next turn, what do I do next turn? I'd probably aid to solve this land. And this land is gonna be solved by portal defending. I just let this land glide. So I guess I can just push my presence into here, play round A, um, like this land increasing aggression and then and fly destroying my presence. And B, I don't have to force myself to grow into land 6 next turn. So yeah, let's just do this. Okay, we have resolved all our fast. We're gonna move on into this event. Sacred Site on the thread, we have none we need to pay for, so we just skip this one. And at least for the Harmon lands, we have very little Dahan in our lands. So I guess this also doesn't have text. This sphere though, we have 1 here, and this piece is gonna move. Um, I think I'm gonna move this beast into land 6 so that we have a land to land 6 into. I don't really want to add push it over here because there's gonna be a dude here. I can't really friend six into here. Or is this a lie? I can friend six into land three anyways, right? To let them trade. Yeah, I can just push the beast over here to play around this dude, die into the beast. Okay, so let's do the Sand Ravage. The Hun don't die, take a flight anyways, killing two towns. Killing a town, and yeah, and then we do the jungle build. Field build, build and upgrade, and we explore into the wetland. Okay, this is a very good isolation value on my A5, and then we explore in other places. We also need to friend 6. We're gonna friend 6 into land 3 as we have planned, and we also need to friend 6 in probably land 3 just because it's a coastal. It has a better chance to be solved by oceans due to gathering. Okay, so yeah, we have some slow actions. We probably just add a Deeps token on G1, and then with two Deeps token, we can kill off a town, stopping a future triangle trade. And yeah, this is where we just time passes. And turn 3, Spirit Phase. We definitely reclaim our ocean. And since we have 5 energy, we can consider drafting majors. But since we only have 4 cards, I think we can wait for one turn and drafting a binder. At least it's a forget fodder, and at best, it's going to be constancy. So yeah, and these other cards are actually not bad, especially Rouse. Rouse is a card that can help us kill a talent and push a dude into the ocean. Kinda not bad. Uh, it's actually very close, this Rouse. Constancy is just constancy. You can just try drafting majors on Finder with this constancy. Here there be monsters. I think it's gonna be constancy. Constancy is just too good to be passed. And as for Finder, it's gonna grow from the bottom track. Actually drafting majors? Question mark. I might not just play this immediately, but um, got you advance. So Finder probably, yeah, need to hmm, offer passage. I want to move them into here so the ocean can have some deep valley with a. I also want to grow into here so that I can follow the deep soul this land. Hmm. What if I can do both? Can I do both? One, two, three. One, two, three. Yeah, it's three range anyways. I need to use my left-handed to push myself. Ah, I probably do these. 4 cards again. This turn I can try to draw land 1. We can try drafting another miner, looking for a faster harm manipulation. I mean, yeah, I think it doesn't really hurt too much. Oh, Sky Stretches. Is that a game-changing card? Also, give the Twin Days. Also, Quicken. Quicken with the +1 range probably can do a lot. Hmm. Also, Twin Days. I think. Oh, wait. If I do Sky Stretches myself, I can just do plus range into and 8 stuff into here. Because I have +3 range. And I can double do 3 damage, and this land is like drowned anyway. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Sky Stretches. It's such a weird card, but it just does exactly enough into this situation. Okay, so I grow into here on land 4. Ocean's gonna drown this. Okay, sure. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Sky Stretches myself, and we aid stuff into here. And then Ocean uses Cover Deeps, gathering these two. Yum yum. 2 fear, defend 4. What if I give Ocean Tidal Burn and then hmm. Oh wait. Huh. I don't have to give myself Sky Stretchers. Let's do this again. So I give Sky Stretchers into Ocean, so the Ocean can make Tidal Burn fast. I still do defend 4 here, and before I resolve 8, I use my left and 8, pushing my presence into here, and then I can now make these two like range 2, and then I can use 8 to push stuff into here, and then I can use the Tidal Burn slow to fast, pushing the Ha into here, may push one town and up to 2 to harm for one of their lands. So I can push the town to here, drowning it with Ocean's action, so it doesn't make us pay responsibility. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, I forgot to get myself into the Ocean with Ocean's Reclaim. And then in the slow, I can still drown this, and I can sit up for a counterattack over here, killing 2 towns. Kind of huge. I still have an isolation. Um, Coastal should be our priority. Probably just land 3 or land 1. Land 3 doesn't have our presence. Probably it's a priority? Question mark. Or it's going to be land 1 because if mountain comes up, it's going to like what explorer here and here and escalate into here. I can stop the explorer here to completely solve this land, and this land we can just let this go or do something. Okay, sounds like a plan. Move on to event. Oh wait, we also have Sky Stretches into Swallow so that we have +3 lane, so we can drown anything. Huh. Then I probably should have isolated this land so that this land can be drowned with the portal, but we'll see. Guess it doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, we can still escalate into here and then swallow, so it doesn't really matter that much, yeah. Accumulated devastation. Increase the damage to the land by the current invader stage on each board. So I can let this land take the +1 damage, so this land is safe. But on this board, though, it's gonna be tricky. I have to take one blight in either of these lands. Oh well. On each board, I isolate land with beast. One here is okay, sure. Isolate, 2 fear. Added the Dahan to the land with the most Dahan. Kinda huge. Adding the Dahan here and Dahan here. Okay. Few cards save us. Okay, Dahan defense, easy game. So these lands are like super covered. Alright, so let's move on to the Ravage. Ravage jungle, 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 take a blight. Building wetland, wetland, no other builds, and move on to the explore into the wetland again. So explore, double explore, explore, double explore, escalate, escalate, and me to France 6. France 6 into the peace end, and probably France 6 into the jungles. So wetland back to back is not good because this is the Slave Rebellion turn for us. And we don't have too many Dahan set up for these lands. So we do have a swallow. We could probably swallow this land. This is the only land that is kind of valid for swallowing. Yeah, let's swallow this. Goodbye Dahan. And then we do have the left innate. I mean the right innate. We can use the right innate first. Adding a deep token. Adding another deep token into land 2. And then we can do the left innate, killing the city, and drown this. Pushing a deep token into land 2. We have a sacred side into the ocean from Binder. Kind of interesting. Alright. So now the thing is, I'm facing a bunch of builds. So it's kind of nasty for us. I believe Ocean reclaims gaining 2 energy, and Ocean can drop major for an out. I mean, every time Ocean just finds cast down for some reason, and we can actually try to threshold cast down because we're Ocean, right? Yeah, we have these 2 cards, we have these cards, and we can do constancy. We need a water though. Um, I mean, as long as we don't die this turn, we can probably just cast down with the Sky Stretches. Yeah, because next turn I can just we can do constancy this turn. Next turn I G way into 5 card plays and play all these cards. So just the only thing I need to do is to not die here. Huh. And also Finder doesn't have a faster harm manipulation. I probably want to reclaim for Offer Passage. How crazy is that, reclaiming this early? But Offer Passage actually sold land, right? I think I just like to solve lands and push this dude out with the left and age if I reclaim. Yeah, these cards are slow. It doesn't set up for a Slave Rebellion. I think I need to specifically reclaim. Ignoring range this turn, quite good. And we can drop a... Start dropping my majors. I don't know. Entwined Power is non-thresholdable. Not good enough. Banish, not good enough. Jungle Hunger is probably a card that we can consider. It's hard to threshold, but at least it's a nuke. Let's do Jungle Hunger, don't forget T-Boon. because we don't need this card anymore. And we can do Offer Passage, setting up for pawn, and we can do Kodogar, and we can do a Pastide, so that we can move stuff. Yeah, we can move stuff out of this land if we want to, which is kind of huge. Right. And Ocean, we need to plan around Ocean's actions. We probably want to do these four cards on Ocean next turn. Thresholding Cast Down with Slow the Blast, which means I need to do Constancy with Grasping Tide on this exact turn. But I also want to do Call of the Deep Issue. Because Call of the Deep is a guaranteed land soul. Okay, what if I just play all these four cards? I'm gonna let a lack of water. And if I don't draft a water from G3, I'm gonna be in trouble. So I like to have a guaranteed solution to these. Finder's probably gonna. Hmm. It's also kind of tricky if Finder can find a Slip Rebellion target on Ocean's board. It's the only one we can strike is this town, which I don't really want to get the hand over here, spending actions doing this. I want to get some of the hand over here to actually solve problems. Okay. I think it's still gonna be Constancy and Grasping Tide. At least it solves one land. It's gonna build a bunch of buildings, but then we have Path's Tide to push stuff into here, and then we can cast down this board. Okay, sounds like a plan. So Finder uses Offer Passage. Okay, here's the thing. I have to use the left and eight. Okay, let's do this. Let's do Call the Guard first. Gathering this down into here, defending one over here. Then we use the left and H. We can push my presence into here. And then we offer passage, getting the Han to here. Actually, instead of pushing like this, I can just push myself into here. Then we do offer passage, ignoring range, getting the Han into here. Then we have constancy into Finder. Do I have enough energy next turn though? Huh, maybe I need to get constancy on myself as Ocean. Because next turn I'm gonna play a 10 cost card. Probably don't have too much drowning happening, so I guess I have to use constantly on Ocean itself. Doing Grasping Tide, defending 4 over here. I still take 2 flight on here and here, but then I'm gonna solve problems. I also have an isolation. I probably just prioritize on this board now. Okay. Okay. So that's everything. Let's move on to the event. Third Rebellion. Hell yeah. Add a strive over here, and add a strive over here. Then kill this town, adding a Dahan. Join return. Driving trade. Add a city to a coastal land with city. Um, it's actually okay, because I'm not trying to defend them anyways. However, oh, I can push from, hmm, like, it's no point killing board A because board A is gonna be cast down. Like, why just every game has to become a cast down game? It's so weird. Um, Probably push myself into land 5. At least I can kill the dude in a flight land. Probably not a bad idea. Okay, the Han defense again. Okay, sure. So wetland ravage, and wetland build. This disease is gonna save a lot of town build, which I have no idea of because they're gonna be cast down anyways. Kind of weird. And we do Sands Explorer, and we escalate. And we need to friend 6. Friend 6 in here and here. Okay. And then we have Pax Tide, just getting 2 cities into here. And we have no slows on Ocean. So this is a turn where Ocean just does reclaims constancy, playing these cards. I can also just reclaim Grasping Tide, but I don't have energy, right? Yeah, it doesn't. I don't have energy, and I probably just G3. Yeah, I can just G3, looking for another miner. Oh, Enticing is too good of a card. Let's go. We can do these 3 perfect element cards, and I need exactly water and earth cards, so it's gotta be these cards. Okay, sure. Go into here, maybe, and push into here, push into here. Actually, yeah, I have to push into here. Because I was thinking about if Finder has a presence in this ocean, I can push into that to the portal and save the presence, but oh well. It's still fine. As for Finder, it's probably gonna do go to the move presence spot and G4 for energy. Playing Sky Stretches, playing these 3 cards, I guess. Um, we can also just save some Dahan by playing Aid. I think I like this idea actually. So play these 3 cards. Yeah, so now we can save some Dahan, and Dahan is important, you know. They can probably grow into. No, it doesn't really matter. Probably into here. And yeah, you can use the move presence spot, saving another presence. Actually, oh yeah, I have to save another presence from here into here. All right. So now we have constancy into Finder finally. And Finder's gonna get Sky Stretches into Ocean. So Ocean can make card cast out fast. We're gonna do cast down onto this board, but before that, we need to do aid, saving 3 Dahan to this land. Kind of huge. And then we can use the left and A to push another Dahan to here. Oh my lord. I can push them through portal into here maybe. And then yeah, and then we can just do cast down. And cast down is resolved. It also has 6 here. And we can do Call of the Deeps, gathering 2 dudes, drowning them. These are destroyed. Okay, we still have an isolation. Coastal Jungle has the highest chance, and Coastal Mountain has the highest chance, but I don't have either of them, so I guess it's just randomly isolate this one. I think I could push a dude instead of push that the Han. Yeah, I think I just push the dude with the binders left and 8 and then push it to die into that word. And then I don't have to save the Dahang so that I can solve a land. It's just a much more clean play. And yeah, move on to the event. Life's balance tilts. Oh wait, I forgot to. Okay, I should have gathered these two because they're gonna create a flight cascade. That's before I made any sense of this event card. Just because this land is gonna it's better just be solved. Uh yeah. Okay. Life's balance tilts on each board. Uh I think we go top, or we can pay for the bottom question mark. We don't have basically don't have any animal to pay for this, so it's gonna be top. It's gonna be top. On each board, remove the beast, adding a disease. I can add a disease over here so that we can solve this by color beads on next turn. And discard with the top minor power. Because the board is destroyed, I'm assuming I don't have to resolve this on the top board, so just assume it here. If it's fast, add a flight. It's a slope, so it's going to be a skill 4 dodge. And add a blight, we don't qualify. Okay, -1 health. Defense 6 in all coastals. Skip all build actions. In coastal lands, that would add a city, so we can make this a coastal and stop all build actions over there. Kind of huge. Start in a different land with at least 2 invaders. Invader take 1 damage per strike it has, so we'll probably add 1 here. And because life's balance tilts, we just kill off 2 towns with strike. And I think we just win because there's no buildings. Okay, well, it's kind of a weird game, gotta say. And I think it's the third game of a Finder Ocean duel where I just draw, cast down, and just destroy a board, and then the game just won by that point. The only difference is that this time Ocean drafts cast down instead of Finder, and Ocean has a much better time threshold in this card. But it's generally so weird. Next time when I see this cast down with this duel, I probably just skip that card because it's just like so weird. This card is so weird. It's too samey if I just keep drafting cast down and solving one board and then killing a bajillion invaders. But I think it's a fun game. Also Sky Treasures. I think every cast down game has a Sky Treasures just randomly pulled out by the other spirit that's gonna play the support. Yeah, this is a bottom track finder for you. It's actually still pretty fun. Not it's not as scuffed as I think. Ocean, reclaim looping, tidal burn, and doing all this stuff. It's still pretty good into France. And the Finder Ocean just has too good of a interesting and weird interaction. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.